Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're going to be talking about the Book of Prophecies. So, the reason I'm talking about it today is because I just made a video about Xigbar probably wanting Sora to defeat Master Xehanort because he didn't want Master Xehanort to complete his goal, due to the fact that he probably didn't expect Master Xehanort to be able to complete his goal so flawlessly. But the thing here is that I think the Book of Prophecies was defied by Sora when he used the power of waking. Now, I know we all know that when Master Xehanort loses, he says was not what was written. Well, that's because when he lost to Sora, he wasn't supposed to lose, he was supposed to win. If we saw in the cutscene in Kingdom Hearts 3, when the key beam was shot at Sora, right then and there, Sora was supposed to die. But he didn't, and we all know why. Because there was another Sora using the power of waking to keep him, or to win the key beam blast. And so today's theory on the Book of Prophecies is that did Sora not just break the Book of Prophecies, but are there technically two Soras fighting for the same goal? Now, I know this might sound crazy, but what if there's actually three Soras? Now, I know a lot of people will say, well, the Master of Masters can't be Sora, and I know he probably isn't, but let's just say he is, okay? So, in this theory today, we're going to talk about what if there are multiple Soras because of the power of waking, just like multiple Xehanorts. And there's already multiple Soras because of Oroxes and Xion and Ventus technically, so sure. So if we think about it, could this mean that there could be multiple Soras already going through time still to try to fix things that he couldn't fix in the past? Because remember, when Xehanort figured out the power of time travel, he started to become power hungry because of it. And there's already a lot of theories out there going around of Sora technically being in a state of looking like he's dying. HMK has one, so you should go watch that video. It's actually pretty good. But the thing here I'm going to talk about is, because of Sora going through time and it breaking the Book of Prophecies because it defied what the Master of Masters said, that yes, 7 Guardians could defeat 13 Darknesses by using a power that was ancient. No one ever thought it would be able to be used again. Well, think about it here. Could this mean that Sora didn't just break the Book of Prophecies? He also caused the paradox in it? Now, I know that might sound crazy, but remember that the Master of Masters said that we don't want you causing small paradoxes in the world. Well, that's because Lucio would have known things that he shouldn't have done, and that could have caused small holes, maybe creating other things to go on, like multiple Xigbars, multiple Master of Masters, and you don't want that. But what if Sora, there's already multiple Soras out there in the world. We've already seen that you can travel through time, you can have multiples of yourselves. Sora's done it and Master Xehanort. Technically, it's Sora and Master Xehanort's saga. The Xehanort saga is the same thing as the Sora saga. They even, I think, have the same amount of people. You have Master Xehanort, Xemnas, Ansem, Tanort, and young Xehanort. And you have Sora, then you have Xion, Ventus, Vanitas, and Roxas. 5-5. They even have equal different pieces of themselves. So what if Sora didn't just break the Book of Prophecies by going through time? What if he already broke the Book of Prophecies because he already had multiple of himself? If you think about it, they said you can't travel through time like young Xehanort said, unless you follow the rules. By time, you will not be punished. But technically, Sora has already done what Master Xehanort has done by putting his essence and heart into other people so they can travel through time and also be vessels for him. Sora has already accomplished that. Technically, his heart is in Roxas and Xion, and Ventus trusted him, and technically Vanitas, if you think that Vanitas has a heart or not. So if you think about it here, this could mean that Sora always has broken the Book of Prophecies. And not just that, Sora has always done what Master Xehanort has accomplished. Sora could be a mini Xehanort for all we know. And that's why the theory of Sora being the Master of Masters would make sense when it comes to a technological part, in a technological point of view. But the thing here also I'd like to talk about is what if the Book of Prophecies was also made not just to be a way for the Master of Masters to see into the future, but what happened to him once he disappeared? Did he leave? Did he allow the Cubate War to happen because of him doing all this nifty stuff with his students? But if we think about it here, what happened to him? I don't know. Did he come back because the Book of Prophecies was defied? Did he abuse the power of awakening and also was punished? And because the Book of Prophecies was defied, he's now free? That's a theory. Pretty interesting one. But also, another thing that I think Sora helped Zigbar accomplish in this theory that I'm going to talk about today is Sora helped probably set free the foretellers. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, but how is that possible? Zigbar summoned them. They should be dead, right? They could be dead or they could be still alive in their own world. But no, because if you go under Scala, it is Daybreak Town. Which means if we talk about it today, did all of Sora's meddling bring back the Master of Masters, Zigbar, and the Foretellers? And the thing here with this theory is that what if the Master of Masters knew? What if he knew Sora was going to do this from the beginning? What if he knew Sora was going to be the key, like I explained earlier, to be able to bring everything back that he once left behind? Now, I know you're all going to say, but I thought Kairi was the key. Well, she was, and she did her job. She found the door to bring back everything the Master of Masters probably wanted. What if he wanted all of this to happen? We'll never know, because he hasn't explained it yet. But I think he did want this all to happen. I think the Master of Masters wanted all of this catastrophe to happen and wanted Sora to go through time so he could come back to life, or the Foretellers could come back to life and start another Keyblade War. I don't think this is going to be the only Keyblade War. I don't think Master Xehanort just ended its conclusion. He finally was able to finish it. But the thing is that it can happen again. There can be another Keyblade War. But what if it's not for the X-Blade this time? What if it's not for Kingdom Hearts? What if it's for something else that's worse than Kingdom Hearts? You can always summon Kingdom Hearts if you get the pieces. But what if there's something else that can be summoned with Kingdom Hearts? Not just the X-Blade, but something far greater or far more evil. We won't know until we see. And the thing here is that I think Sora was the keyhole. Sora was the door to that accomplishment. I think Kairi was the key to find the Keyblade wielder of the future to save the world. Kairi found the key. She found Sora. It wasn't Riku, it was Sora. Sora was the darkness. Sora was the path. Riku was the first path for Sora to take to accept his destiny. All the pieces aligned perfectly. Everything Xehanort did was the beginning of a hallway. There was a door. Ansem left everything to Kairi. Kairi was the key, and she opened the door to find Sora. Sora then had Riku, who was another path of a hallway that created Ansem again, brought him back, who created another hallway and another door. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, that door then was unlocked again by completing Castle Oblivion. Each saga in Kingdom Hearts is like a doorway. And that's why at the end they always probably say reconnect Kingdom Hearts. And that's because they're reconnecting the stories. They're bringing it all together. And I think that this is going to be the most important factor of almost all of this. Kingdom Hearts is going to become a roller coaster. And there's another image here that someone found on Reddit. Sorry, I can't give you credit because your name isn't up here, but if you ever see this image and you know who the person is, please give them credit. This piece and this is the same on the Book of Prophecies. And I like to explain to you all that Nomura is releasing a chessboard of the 13 darknesses versus the 7 lights, but he's not releasing one for the 7 darknesses and 7 lights for the foretellers in Master of Masters versus Sora, because all we've seen so far was just the king piece move down, which was Sora. We didn't get to see any of the other pieces. So is Sora going on this adventure alone, like you said, for real? Does this mean that Sora won't have anyone's help through this adventure? Probably. Maybe only Riku's, maybe even Zora's, we won't know. Maybe even Master Xehanort. We will see. We will definitely see. But the thing here is that I think that this piece is the Master of Masters, the heart, the perfect heart, the symbol in one's body with wings. And if you notice something on here, one side is angel wings and one side is demon wings. And what do these look like? What does this wing look like? It looks like Riku's old Keyblade, doesn't it? And this here is an angel wing. It's like Riku's angel wing on his Keyblade, or the Oath Keeper. We're gonna click on it. See if it pops up. Perfect. So, this could be interesting. This could be a main factor for many things. And I can't really tell you, but I can tell you right now that this is going to be a roller coaster for many people. The Book of Prophecies, this I think is the Master of Masters. The Master of Masters can use light and darkness, just like Master Xehanort. This is him. He created the Book of Prophecies. We'll never know. We will never know until it happens, so I'm just making theories till it does happen. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think the Master of Masters wanted Sora to defeat Master Xehanort with Xigbar probably, so they could come back? Because I think what Sora did made it so the foretellers could be summoned again. It's possible. And the thing here is that Sora's already had multiple of himself, the same amount as Master Xehanort. He's done everything Master Xehanort has done. He's made multiple different of himself. His essence is in those other selves. Vanitas looks like him. Ventus gave Sora the power to do most of those things, but Sora was the one that brought him back and saved him. Then look at Roxas and Xion. They are literally him. So the thing is that it's interesting to think about this. Did Sora really destroy time that much that it could have brought back the foretellers and the Master of Masters? It's very possible. But leave down what you guys think in the comments below and tell me what you guys think for this theory. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.